Okay. All right. Welcome to Power Hour, Wednesday, the 14th of October. So let's just start with A to Z commenting. For those of you that know what that is, off you go. And then for the new people that may be watching the recording, I'm going to kind of walk you through that process. So I just scrolled down. So, all right. So ideally, when you come to Power Hour, you want to come with the Zoom open on your computer or or a computer or an iPad. It's fine. And then come working on your phone. Ideally, you can actually work on your iPad. It's very similar. And the reason we want you to work on your iPad or phone, but not computer, because the PC does not allow us, does not alphabetize our friends list. So that's why we ask, hey, Kylan, that we're doing A to Z commenting. But the phone going through the app actually puts our friends list in alphabetical order. So this is why we want you working on the phone, because if you I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. So he puts all my friends in alphabetical order, and that way when we go to A to Z commenting, we are literally going from the very first letter, first name, first letter of our friends list all the way through. So that's the point. So we, no man left behind kind of thing. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to find somebody. All right, so this I'm going to do Donna Carey. So say I left off at Donna Carey, or you know what? I take that back. I'm going to start all the way over. So if you're brand new, so you're going to come in here. You're going to open your Facebook app, and you're going to see at the top your picture. Touch that. That didn't work. So when you touch your picture, it should take you to your wall. There you go. So that's your wall. There's a couple different things they call it, but on there's going to should be your profile picture and your cover photo, and then underneath there, and you're going to scroll down to where it says friends. So you're going to select see all friends, and then once you select that, it's going to put them in alphabetical order. And the only way to get down to where you want to be or where you left off, so say this is it's not your first time doing this. You may be in your C's. So ideally, when you come to Power Hour, either here or the one that Gina does during the day, or if you're watching a recording, what you want to do is before you start Power Hour, go to the name on your friends list where you last left off. For me, I do a screenshot. Some people put it in their comments on their phone. It doesn't matter. What the point is, don't forget where you left off, because if you trust your memory, it may or may not fail you. So anyway, so make sure you know where you left. So when you come into those Power Hours, scroll down before you even start. Scroll down to the place you last left off. So, and the only way to do that literally is to scroll down. And there's a way over here. There's a bar. I'm going to try and capture this. You see that little gray bar over here on the bottom? It's hard to see. There's a gray bar. When you do that, it scrolls very fast. If you can get your finger on there, it scrolls really, really fast. So we're going to scroll down. I'm just going to scroll down just for the purposes of demonstration. But normally, like I said, I would already be in here. And I'm going to scroll down to my person, wherever I left off at. So we'll just go out. Anita Calhoun, right there. I don't know her, but we're going to do is A to Z commenting. So what we're doing A to Z commenting, I'm going to touch her picture, and that's going to bring up her profile picture, which is this one here. And for the purposes of A to Z commenting, we're going to touch it. And I'm going to comment on there. So like that one, I'm just going to put great pick. There's no comments on it already. So I don't really have any context. So that's kind of where I'm going to go. And then once I comment, I'm going to hit the little, see how right now the little thumbs up right here is clear, white. I'm going to hit that. And so it turns blue. That allows me, so say I go through my A to Z. So say I go through and I go through one more time the next time. What that allows me to do is know as soon as I come to, I need a Cahoon. So say I would come back and I touch her and right, I see that blue thumb up right there. That tells me that I've already commented on that picture. So I don't, so my next thing I would do would be go to the picture back here. There's no thumbs up. So I know I hadn't commented on that. And I'm not going to do it right now because I need to save it for next time when I go through. I'll just say, cool pictures or go Bucks or something, something related to that picture right there. So then once you do that, you exit out, you swipe it and it takes you right back to your friends list in alphabetical order. The next one I'm going to do is Anita Heatherly Fogel. Yeah. I'm going to touch that profile picture. See, there's no like there. So that means I have not commented on it. So I'm going to comment on this one. When I'm done, I'm going to like it. So same thing. When I come back, go to A to Z next time, I'm going to know that I've already commented on that. So I'm going to X out of that picture. And then I'm going to swipe. And it takes me back. Now I'm going to go to Anita Marie. So what we're doing here when we're doing these A to Z commenting is we are going through as quickly as possible and we're hitting their profile picture, number one, the first time through. If we go back again and they haven't changed it, then the next time we will hit their cover photo. If we go through the third time and they still haven't changed either, then we're going to go, I'll show you that here in a minute. But the point is we're trying to make as many contacts with people on our friends list as possible in the shortest period of time. So that's what the A to Z commenting is. We're going to their profile pictures. We're making them, we're kind of lifting them up. Great pick. Love the dog, cute pup. Great hair, whatever it is they're showing off, or whatever their profile picture is, kind of what they want to be known for. So what we are doing is kind of lifting them up, and we're exchanging energy, I guess. And so we're doing that as quickly as possible. We're trying to touch as many lives as possible, exchange as much energy with many people on our friends list as we can in a short period of time, because we know that through that contact, we're going to show up on their algorithms. They're going to see our things. If they're looking to get healthy, if they're looking for healthy finances, or even healthy mind, body, finances, whatever it is they're looking, we want to make sure that they know that that's what, we have that for them if that's something they're looking for. So that's why we're trying to reach as many people as possible. So, okay, I'm going to get this one other thing. All right, so say we've gone through and this person has not changed their profile picture and we've commented on it many times, or we've hit their profile picture and their cover photo, and they still haven't changed it. Like if you have a lot of friends, this may take a while, but they still may not have changed it. Some people don't change those things a lot. Let's go with David Bowie here. Let's see, I don't know about David Bowie. He's got a few friends. I don't think it's the David Bowie, however. So say I've already commented on his profile picture, his cover photo. The next thing I'm going to do is scroll down to, you can see it. It says photos right there. It's in gray. I'm getting better at doing it from this side of the screen, I got to say. And that picture right there with all those people in it, that would be a good one. So this is what we've gone through, and we've A to Z commented, and we've covered on their profile picture and their cover photo. This is what we're going to do next. Then we're going to go to their photos, and we're going to look for maybe a picture with a lot of people tagged in it. And this one pops right up. So this is where I start with. And there's 5 people on it. Let's see, 6 people tagged in it, 2 comments, and about 37 likes. So I would comment on this picture because it's going to reach a lot more people. So I'm gonna let's see, what would I say about this one? Looks like fun or something like that. That's what I'm gonna say. I have no idea what they're doing, but looks like fun. So, and then I would like it to allow me to know that I've already commented on it. And that's where I would go. And then you go arrow back, swipe back, and that's how you would do that. Did you guys see there's a new map? Did everyone see that by chance? Has anyone got a chance to fill the new one out, or are you just gonna wait? Okay, yeah, I didn't know if we just looked at it today. We're gonna fill it out too. Start using the new format. Everyone else see that? I'll go get. Let me see if I can find it. I can pull it up and share my screen.
I think Nikki tagged us all in it, though.
And we got in an email too.
Okay.
In the email, there was a link.
I mean, I figured it's the 15th of the month. I'll get started on that one next month.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. But I'm still gonna fill it out just so I can get used to working with it. We've already got ours filled out, but where'd it go? All right. Not that we need to. I'm just saying that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not saying it's right. We'll go another about 3 minutes and we'll take a little break. What I just realized was this is actually, you can fill this out. I'm gonna share my screen just to show. I hope that's the right thing. Can you guys see that? Is that the map showing? The new map? Okay, so what I do like is this right here, where we can actually fill it out.
Oh, you can fill it out online.
Once,
Nice.
yeah,
Oh, it's an actual form.
yeah. So we can actually go in here. I saved it, but you can actually go in here.
Oh,
Choose
that's so
to.
nice.
You choose to accept. That's pretty cool. First time I'm really playing with it. I just looked at it. I didn't see it. I didn't open it.
Is it a PDF?
I don't know. Optavia Media. I'll bet we can download it. She put it on Eccles.org. I'll bet we can download it from. See, Optavia map, Optavia. So I'm guessing it's on Connect. If we went through Connect, we could probably download it as a downloadable document. I haven't looked up.
Oh, cool.
I'll look here shortly. Okay, I'll unshare screen. I just wanted to, number one, I wanted to play with that a little bit, the sharing of the screen. And there's all kinds of stuff on here. So you know, as a newer coach, you won't necessarily, we don't need to use all this stuff, but the first page is very similar to what we've been used to working with. The rest of it, as we grow, just get with your business coach if you're not sure where you should be, how much of it you should be using. They'll clearly let you know for sure, because everybody's business is different. Anyway, all right, I'm going to stop sharing. Okay, I'm going to pause this. Go get a drink of water. I'm going to go grab my bottle of water. Presume. Okay, yeah, we're going to continue with A to Z commenting. I personally love the A to Z commenting. I just feel like, I mean, there's value in the other things. I just feel like A to Z really just, I don't know, like it just really puts us in front of lets a lot of people know what we do, provided it's important to say that if you're not branding yourself, then A to Z commenting, I mean, a lot of people will see your Facebook wall and see the things you do on Facebook. However, they won't know that you're a health coach if they don't know you're a health coach. If they can't see it on your social media and you're doing A to Z commenting, they're not going to see that you help people get healthy in mind, body, and finances. They're just not going to see it. So I highly encourage, people that are on here, coaches, especially if you're newer, to really start branding yourself so that you're going to have the most impact to the A to Z commenting. So, all right, I wanted to share this so before we went on the break, so I clicked on, so I went to Optavia Connect. So this is where we're going to find the new map. So you just go to Optavia Connect. I clicked on Coach Answers. I mean, it's in Eccles.org, but also we can find it here. Coach Answers, click on US Coaches. And then in the search bar, I just typed MAP, enter. Now it's making me look foolish. It's not doing nothing. Check that. There, and it came up. It just says map. You can also go to document library. You go to document library, that map comes up. There's three things here. Again, I'll show you, I'll share my screen. You can see that where it says monthly action plan with the guide. Does that show? You see it? Is my screen showing that? Okay. All right. I just want to make sure that. So then I just typed in map up here. Then the guide, I'm assuming is, yeah. Okay. So here's the guide with all the stuff, where we get our information, where we pull everything. So it's pretty helpful. And then the yearly results tracker. Again, that depending on where you're at in your business, you may or may not want to get that kind of detail. Yeah, just check with your business coach. Okay, so yeah, we're still doing A to Z commenting. Has anyone done any experiments where I've heard a lot, that's just, where somebody you've never seen their stuff when you're going to A to Z commenting, you haven't seen their stuff for a long, long time. And you comment, and then like within a day or two, they're liking all. Has anyone experienced any of that stuff that you wouldn't mind sharing?
Where you're commenting and then a day or two later, they're all over your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for example.
I can't share.
Okay, so I can actually share a little bit to this. Like I can tell, like now I'm in my teens. So for the last few days, I've been, stuck in, of course, prior letters, but all of a sudden I get hit up with Miss Susan's and just, it's crazy. And then not only that, I can tell when some of you guys are doing certain letters too, because I see them coming up on your stuff more, or when we're in joint pictures together, something will come up and they'll comment on it.
Right.
Yeah, and I just signed up Olivia today, and I just finished out my Olivia's, last week. So.
Right. So that was somebody you'd commented on recently. So all of a sudden you saw your stuff at the top.
Yeah,
of
and all of a sudden, bam, she was all over me.
Okay. That is true about, as we have, some of us have mutual friends in common, we will see, like all of a sudden their stuff pops up and I see it was, maybe Kathy commented on it yesterday. And all of a sudden it's kind of interesting. I will say some people get confused. I think some newer coaches or coaches that are newer to A to Z commenting about when they see what to do, I guess, when with this A to Z commenting. So what we're trying to accomplish with this is, obviously to see more people, um, and allow them, the exchange of energy, and just allow them to see what, that we are helping others get healthy. Um, but what I will say is that we don't want to kind of get lost in the news feed, in their news feed. So, or in our own for that matter. So, I think we can all relate to the fact we open up our Facebook. I'll just, in the morning, say it to our first post. And if you're not careful, you'll be 30 minutes in and you'll look up, it's like, oh crap. Like, where did the time go? Because you're scrolling through looking at, and here's the kind of the caveat to that. If we're going through and commenting on everybody's stuff that we're seeing, they're already seeing it because we're seeing their stuff. That's kind of how that works. So if we're seeing theirs, they're seeing ours, right? So if all the commenting we're doing is on people's things that see ours, or that we see theirs and then they see ours in return, we're not really getting in front of anyone else. We're not creating more contact through the algorithms than we already have currently. So what we're trying to accomplish is that's what the A to Z commenting does. It actually, we systematically go through our friends and exchange energy, make contact systematically throughout the day, as we're A to Z commenting. And a couple of things I wanted to touch on is, like, right now, I know, the politics thing, like, and if you scroll through somebody's timeline, so this is my caution to you. All right, like, look at this fella, this for example. Seems to be, it's important for him to feel armed and safe wherever he goes, right? So if I would allow that to trigger something in me and feel the need to comment on it, or all his news feed is like that, then whether I agree with it or not, that's irrelevant. The point is if we get lost in the news feed and start worrying about that, then we're really not being very systematic, and we're not taking advantage of the time we're committing to working our social media. So I just would caution you on that. I mean, I know there's a lot of politics stuff. That's not really political. I guess it is. It just depends on your take. But the point is we keep scrolling through that stuff and getting lost in it, stuck in it, we're not going to be very efficient in reaching as many people as possible at the time that we allow ourselves to work our business.
Mine, children, I ask this in Jesus' name.
Go for about one more minute, and then I'm going to pause it. Take a little break. Okay. Okay, we are back recording again. Now I would like to go to, excuse me, scrubbing the timeline. What I call scrubbing the timeline. I think that's what a lot of people call it. Anyway, if you know what that is, or go ahead and continue to do that, or go ahead and start doing that, I should say. Keep in mind though, when you're done, before you do this, I should have said this, but once you stop A to Z commenting, make sure you're taking a picture, a screenshot, somehow knowing you know where you left off for your A to Z commenting, so that when you start it tomorrow, either on the one during the day or on Friday for the R's, you know where you've left off, so that you can. And then again, when you come back in to the next power hour you go to, we always start with A to Z commenting, and I know Gina always starts with A to Z commenting on the 1 o'clock Eastern one. So my suggestion to you is, before you even get on there at 1 o'clock or at 7 o'clock here, be already scrolled down to where you're at on your friends list, so that you're not spending 4 minutes scrolling down. And that's kind of 4 minutes that you're wasting that you could be working social media. So definitely, if you could have a minute or two before we get started, I would encourage you to do that. Get there before we actually start, so that you're ready to go. The next thing, so the timeline thing. So what I mean by that is, I will walk a new person through. I'm going to scoot up here so you can see me better. Okay, so you open your Facebook app. Tap on your picture, and it takes you to your wall there. And you're going to scroll. We're going to scroll down. And at the top of mine, the most recent thing I've posted is my cheesy taco vegetable skillet. I mean, how good does that look, right? Anyway, so what I mean by that is the people that we have. So I got, see, Robin, Angie, and 4 others. So on that particular post, I've had 4 people like it. And I personally focus on the healthy recipe, and the side by side, because in my opinion, those are people either paying attention to health, looking for healthier options. They're commenting and or liking the side by side, so they're looking for a healthy body. And so I want to stay in contact with those people for that reason, so that so when I say stay in contact, what I mean by that is, so these people, let me see if I can do it. There's a way to do this, and you guys might be better at this. Maybe somebody else can hop off and share with me how to do this better. On a computer, it's actually faster to do this. I know there's a way to open. So my question is, do any of you know how to? I know there's a way to do it. Surround yourself with smarter people, and that's what I'm attempting to do here. So do you guys know how to do, with a Mac? There's a command feature. So I'm going to share my screen. Jim, you like doing that a lot, huh? So can you see that right there? So this is the same photo I was talking about earlier. So right here, these people, I clicked on it, and there's a way to command something, and it'll open up 5 separate windows. And then you comment, close, comment, close, comment, close. And that way you can reach all these people and know you've reached them. Did anyone here know?
Is it the 3 dots?
No.
No.
There's a command feature. I have to pay more attention. I know they've taught it on the Power Hour at 1 o'clock, the one that Gina does. I know they've taught it. And I've never actually written it down. I guess that's bad on me. Well, here's what I do. If you're looking at your screen, I would just click on Angie, scroll down to her photos, usually like this one right here. I'll just pick one, and I'll comment. First, I'll like it. Great pick. And see this photo. This one only has 5 people on it. So I close her window, close that window, and arrow back. It doesn't seem very. I know there's a faster way to do this. This seems super slow. I know. That's what I'm saying. I know there's a faster way to do it. Sherry responded. It's scary. Now, these guys, you probably have people like this that'll comment on everything. These guys are that for me. They comment on everything, or a lot of the before and after stuff. All right, I'll have to figure out how to do that, and I will remember that, and we'll train on that, or I'll try to remember how to show everybody that. Because on the computer, you can actually do this faster. I will stop screen share though. I'm not really. Now, if you have other health coaches that, obviously they're health coaches, so I would not necessarily go to their Facebook and comment. It's really not necessary. Oh, hang on, I think I might have figured it out. Okay, I did figure something out. This isn't what we were trained on, but I'm going to share this anyway. I'm gonna share my screen again. I seem to be really liking the share screen feature this evening. Like a big shot. All right, hang on. Okay, so here, what I figured out was this. So if I click on these names, and I'm using my mouse, so if I right click on Rex, see how it says open link in new tab? So I can click on him and I've got another one. So that's the same thing as what I was trying to figure out earlier. But instead of hitting command, whatever you're supposed to hit, I just right click and open a new tab. So then I can scroll down. See photos, and then just like, and then close the window. And then I know I've already done it. So I'm assuming, I know Tiffany's a health coach, so I'm going to just, so I can right click, open a new tab, Sandra, open a new tab. And so then what you can do, can you see the top up here? So I got a tab for Sandra, I got a tab for Tiffany. And then as I go in, so I'm on Sandra's, if I go in and I find her picture, comment on it, and then I close that tab. So then I know I've commented. So that's what they do on the Power Hour, which is what I like. So on those pictures like that, you're going to open also those 5 people. You're going to open up five tabs up here, go into each one, comment, and then close it. And when I say comment, keep in mind, we're not commenting like for Sandra here. I'm not going to comment on this photo because this is her profile, or this photo because it's her cover photo. What I'm doing, I'm saving those for our A to Z commenting. So when we're doing this stuff, when we're scrubbing our timeline, when we're doing these types of things, we are commenting on their photos, or they're going into their photos and finding somebody with several people tagged in it, those kinds of things. So easier for me to say, the profile picture and the cover photo are specifically for A to Z commenting, just so everyone knows that. So that's that. So I'm gonna close those. All right, so let's keep going. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna continue to record. I have to go get my charger. My computer's gonna die, so I'll be right back. All right, so let's keep doing that. I want to show something else about these. So I would also, when we're doing this, don't leave out the personal posts that you're posting on, that people are commenting on. What I like to do is respond to a couple, wait an hour or two, respond. So it keeps bumping the algorithms up, and we're being social on social media. All right, so right here is my before and after from last night. It's got a little bit of, quite a few likes actually. 14. So on these again, I like to really interact with these people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I did earlier. I'm going to open a new tab with each person. If you can see up here at the top, as I'm doing this, each of these people. So what I'm doing is I'm right clicking. So I hover over Jennifer Dawn's name. I right click. And as I right click on my mouse, it says open in new tab. So I'm clicking, then I'm left clicking on open new tab. And when I do that, so I have these 4 people up here, okay? And as you go down and do that, oops. I made the mistake of left clicking. So anyway, I'm just going to go through, and the point to doing this is, again, so I'm going to go to C.L. Berry, and I'm going to go down to his, and I'm going to find a photo. Again, I'm leaving the cover photo, and I'm leaving his profile picture alone, because those are for A to Z comedy. I know I keep saying it, but just a friendly reminder. So then I'm going to click on one with a lot of people in it. I notice I haven't liked it. So I'm going to like it. Looks like fun. And then close it. And then close it. Now I'm going to close this page. And then I know I'm done. So you would go through, say, for example, so I think I had 7 on there. I didn't open them all just for the purposes of the demonstration here. But so you would go through and open up a tab for every single person that liked that photo or even commented on it. And then go through and do this. So Jennifer, we're going to do the same thing. All right, I'm already on hers. We're going to go to her photos, see all. You can find one that a lot of people are like, have been tagged in. If not, just fine. We're not here to scroll through her entire wall.
Hey, Rob,
Yeah.
I have a Windows computer and it does the same thing on
Okay,
Windows.
awesome. Thank you for that. I mean, thank you for letting me know, because
Yeah.
For those with Windows, then you can't spell beautiful. Just a spell check. For those with Windows, you can, now you know. Thank you. And then so basically that's what I'm doing. I'm going through here, and I would encourage you to do that. If you have time, I would encourage you to do that at least once a day. Just go through and kind of scrub your timeline with the things, especially like your personal stuff. I think that's important to be social on social media, because I believe that allows us. I want to stop share here. I believe that is how people, we're real people. We're not just some advertising, just some diet, right? So, but I think it's important that we're social with our own personal stuff. So with the reactions, with the things that we post personally, I think it's kind of important to respond to those throughout the day. Also, the before and afters and the recipes. The before and afters, in my opinion, are, again, my opinion, doesn't mean it's right, but I feel like they're, those are people typically that are really looking for some hope, maybe, or they're encouraged, or maybe you're encouraging them. Maybe they're encouraged to do something on their own, and you inspire them just by sharing some positive energy through Facebook, and they're inspired by that. And then maybe they'll reach out to you at some point. We have, I'm sure many of you have. So we can inspire others without them being on plan. It's like, that's really cool in my opinion. So I enjoy that part of it. So I feel like it's important, again, to respond to those things, to those people when they're, and that allows us to be, again, social on social media. I feel like I keep repeating myself. It's a good thing we're almost done then, ain't it? Because I'm getting tired of hearing the same things I keep saying. Anyway, anyone have anything to add? We only got like a minute left. Okay. So,
What? Go ahead, Kelly.
You mentioned about scrubbing stories as well, because on your stories, you can see
I-
who's looking at it, and you can go to those people as well. And
I'm Scott. Can you come closer? I'm having a hard time hearing you, dude. Sorry.
Pass you off.
So Gina talks about scrubbing stories as well. So you can go in anytime you put something on stories, you can see who's looking at your stories,
Right.
draw them into your actual page by doing the same thing, either going to their page and then commenting on something they've commented on. But like you said, saving the profile pictures for your A to Z commenting.
Because and the other thing with those is they're only there for 24 hours. Ours and theirs are only there for 24 hours. So, but like you said, you can also, like, it's cool to see how much interaction you're getting on your stories by going through
Yeah.
there. And if you're not, remind me or Nikki, we want to talk about this on Friday. I'm not going to go over, but if you guys think about, remind us to talk about stories and how to find the stuff and all those things on Friday. So, Scott, if you can do a 10-minute portion on that for all I care. Let's do, because that's a really good thing. And the beauty of that is you can see, like you said, who's looking at them. And it kind of gives you an idea how much interaction specifically those are, because it's, it says 63 people viewed it.
It's measured.
Yeah. So please try to remember. I'll try to remember. And if Nikki's doing it, remind her or whatever. Anyway, let's do a little 10 minutes on stories on Friday. Okay. Today is one. Yeah. Okay. On Friday. All right. Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Toodaloo. Have a great night.